Turn on more. Shit froze. Oh man. Oh, we back. And then it froze up on me for a minute. I'm on this jank. I'm in a hotel on this janky internet. We back, baby. We back. Stronger than ever. We back, baby. Back at you with another exclusive. Let me know where you're from when you come in. Represent your town, represent your city. Represent your last name. Yeah. Man. On the west thing is, man, I'm on the West Coast. On the East Coast, it's after 12. So, let's see. Alabama, Anthony, Alabama in the house. What you doing up this time of night? But in Alabama, I think Alabama is probably around 11. Anthony, what time is it in Alabama? Where you from? I think you're in Birmingham, if I'm not mistaken. I think Birmingham is an hour behind Atlanta. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's 8. It's 8:40. Really? Huh. Okay. What up? At this time, man. It's time gonna let me kind of have I'm still on the East Coast time, to be honest. Yeah, like the video, share the video. I'm on the East Coast time, really, man. I still haven't adjusted to being over here. And by the time I adjust, it's probably going to be time for me to leave, really. Actually, no, it's a little after. It's almost 10 o'clock on the East Coast. My bad. By the time I adjust to the time zone, it's going to be time for me to leave out of here. Yeah. It's 5:40 out where? What I'm doing here? I was talking about California time. Here it's 6:40, 6:42 out here. I'm in LA. What I'm doing out here, I'm here on some business. What up? Higher self. Yeah, I'm here on some business, man, for a few days. You know, trying to see what's going on in LA. At least yesterday I did anyway. Not so much today. Said he knows it. Well, yeah, he's asking some he's asking some questions I wouldn't normally reply to live on air. It's all good though. It must be G4 classified. I thought we were. No, we good, but not classified. You know, I just don't like putting my whereabouts on video. That's all. That's all. I never asked and figured you wanted to say, yeah. Well, actually, I said a couple days ago, I said I was going to be out here. I think last week, I said I was going to be out here for a couple days. And I asked if anybody lived in LA at the time. So I did put it out there. You know what I mean? But I never said why I was here. You know. That's all. But I haven't been out here since the 90s. It's changed a lot. I can say that. So far that I can see. The vibe has changed. You know. Every man for himself. It's just like it sounds like Atlanta to me. Every man for himself. That's, you know, I'm not surprised. But I think they're more cutthroat out here than being in Atlanta. And plus, people here, it's a complete different world out here compared to being on the East Coast. That's another thing a lot of people don't realize. There's a lot of distractions out here too. You got some weirdos out here. There's weirdos everywhere, but here, it's a completely different world. This is like hippie capital in America. Free love. Free love, too. Free love. Free love. Oh, man. It's free love out here, too, boy. Yeah. You know, I've seen it everywhere we've been. Yeah, I know they got a YouTube conference going on out there. Really? Where is it? Where's the YouTube conference at? Oh, Anthony. Yeah, I remember hearing you say you were going. Yeah, where's the YouTube conference at? That could be anywhere out here. I probably wouldn't know. Yeah, even if you told me, I probably wouldn't know the area anyway. I don't know my way around like that. Nah, but where at in LA? Come on, man. You said in LA. Where at? What area? That's funny. I hope you're not going on the Jesse Lee Patterson show. Hell no. Yeah, he's a weird dude, boy. He's a very strange dude. He reminds me of them older guys that just gave up. You know, they got that mentality. If you can't beat him, just join. You know, he basically surrendered. I mean, he's what I call the best example of an old coward. You know, some of the stuff he says on his show, he knows some BS, but he's saying it anyway because he wants ratings and sponsor deals and stuff like that. So, and he's not an ignorant guy. The time that the time that he was raised, I think he's about what, 60 years old, something like that. During that time, you can't be ignorant. You couldn't have been ignorant. You know? So don't be thinking he's an idiot or stupid. Like he don't know what he's saying and talking about. No. There ain't that much brainwashing in the world. But you know, there's some people that are ignorant. But then you have some people that know better, but they just play that game, whatever they, you know, they say whatever and do whatever because they want to check. Oh, you know someone that went to YouTube conference here? I don't know anything about that. I didn't know it was a YouTube conference going on here. Is it a big one? Is it a big conference or a small one? But I don't think I would go to a YouTube conference. Nah, really. Nah, I don't know what. I don't know what. I'm not sure what I could get out of being there. Be honest. Yeah, I might meet a couple people, but I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't want to talk about YouTube for what, 2-3 days. Yeah, it's a big one. All of the heavy hitters are there. Really? Heavy hitters like who? And what? Yeah, heavy hitters like who? People that I would know. If that's so, how come I ain't heard nothing about it? Trick or treat. That's hilarious. Yeah, I met a lot of these people that's on YouTube in the past. So that's why I say I don't think I would enjoy going to a YouTube conference. Yeah, a lot of these people are special people. Yeah. What's up, Donna? Just being real. Yeah, hit the like button. And if you got questions, I got answers. So call up. 800-315-8203. 800-315-8203. Let's talk about it. I'm pretty good, Donna. I'm pretty good. I slept well last night. After getting off that 4-hour flight. Little jet lag, but other than that, I'm all right today. No complaints. And even if you complain, hey, nobody cares. 80% of people, they don't care. The other 20%, happy that it's you, not them. That's good to hear. You were on. Nah, I'm not on vacation. Nah. I wish I was on vacation. And the funny thing is, it's chilly out here. It's not warm out here. It's not warm in LA, at least not the past 2 days. It's chilly out here. I got a long sleeve shirt. So it ain't that warm out here. And I came from Atlanta, where it's like, when I left Atlanta, it was 60 degrees. And it's still 60 degrees in Atlanta. I came out here, I'm thinking, man, it's going to be warm. Man, they said it was 75, but it didn't feel like it. Yeah, I'm in LA now. It don't feel like 75, and it still don't feel like 75. It's chilly here, man. What happened to all that good weather people have been telling me about all these years? Hey, man. Maybe I'll be warm when I leave, but it ain't warm for the past 2 days, like I said, At nighttime, it gets chilly out here, man. Hey, man. I'm not used to that chilliness at night like that. If it's, I don't know. Maybe that's how it is out here. I'm not sure, But hey, nighttime, it get cold outside out there, man. I'm like, whoa, man, you need a jacket at nights. But the vibe is a different vibe out here, though. It's kind of the different energy out here. Just walking around. Definitely not. It's a different world being out here compared to living on the East Coast. No doubt about it. I remember the first time I came here, it was 1997. And I said it was a different vibe, a different world out here, being on the West Coast. And it's really a different world today. It's like, there's no place like the West Coast. No place like LA. You been to any bars, strip clubs? Right? Nah, man, I haven't been to any bars or no clubs. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna go. I didn't come out here for that. So I didn't came out here for entertainment. I came out here strictly business. So It is what it is. I mean, if I meet somebody, hey, that's cool. Cool in the game, but I didn't come out here for entertainment. You did. And you. Yeah. How long you there? Yeah, I'll be here until Monday. Monday morning, I'm out of here. I got an early flight too, man. But not really. I ain't really feeling that early flight, man. 6:30, man. I ain't really feeling the early flights like that. But it wasn't much available. You know, from the leave Monday, wasn't much available at the time until a couple of days later. All of a sudden, Delta, I think it's Delta, came out with a nonstop flight back to Atlanta after I got my flight. So, go figure. You know, I tried to change. I really tried to cancel and change, cancel or change, but money that I paid would be more to make the change. And if I tried to cancel, I would get half of my money back. So I couldn't win anywhere it goes, man. I said, hey, man, I just weather the storm on the way back. And hey, you know what? I'm not in a hurry to get back to Atlanta anyway. I'm just being honest. I'm never in a hurry to get back to Atlanta. So hey, it's all good. I got a layover in Austin, Texas, for a couple of hours. Then I'll fly to Atlanta. And that'll be it. But it's all good. I had 2 stops. No, I didn't. I had a nonstop flight here, but I got 1 stop on the way back. But the new flights that they came out with at the last 2 days before me coming here, both of those flights were nonstop. But it wasn't like that prior to me buying my own plane ticket. I thought I was getting a deal. Next time, if I come here, if there is a next time, maybe I won't be so fast to get my ticket. Because, some people will say, hey, if you get in advance, man, it's less. That's true. I would say that's true most of the time. But you might not get the best routes. That's what I would say to that. That's just based on my experience. I was going to say, he was going to say, it's none of our damn business. It's in Austin. Stop from W for a while. Yeah, it was a 4-hour flight. But it wasn't quite 4 hours. It was supposed to be 4.5 hours. But it ended up being like 3 hours and 45 minutes. So it landed, it wasn't quite 4 hours. It wasn't so bad. I slept for like an hour, maybe a nap or whatever. I slept for like an hour, and I was up for like 2 hours. But that was a small plane. That's another thing, man. Like, there wasn't a lot of leg room. God damn. Oof. Oh, boy, that it's been. I think that's one of the smallest planes I've been on in a long time. As far as just room to sit, them some tight ass. Man, that's some tight ass seats, man. I'm telling you. And they don't got no business class or first class on that plane. That shit. That shit was kind of rough, man. Plus, I had a window seat too. So, go figure, man. Next time I'll pick a better airline. Hey, man, yeah. Hey, man. It is what it is. I'm not complaining. I made it here safely, so hey, it's all good. You should have flown Spirit Airlines. Shit, I did fly Spirit. I did fly Spirit. Tight ass plane. That's the tight ass airline plane I'm talking about. Expedia usually have good deals. Expedia didn't have good deals this time. At least not when I checked. When you gain the back, when you got the what? But you gain time back when you got to California. I mean, I don't really care about getting the time back. How you kind of go back in time, I don't really care about that. That kind of throws me off because if it's like 7:00, 7:05 over here. Where I came from is 10:05. So that throws my sleep cycle off. So I don't really care about that. Now, see, when it's like, this is what I don't like. When I leave here, I'm losing time. Because the longer I stay in the air, the more time I'm losing. That's what I don't like. Tuesday and Wednesday around 2 a.m., you can get flight cheaper. At 2 a.m., at night, I'm usually asleep. I'm asleep at 2 a.m. You know, I don't be up around that time very often. But I've heard flights are cheaper around that time. But I be asleep. You know, I never flew Delta, but I have American. But I didn't like Southwest plane. Was small seating, wasn't good. I flew Delta. Delta's cool. They have a lot of room on Delta planes. Well, Delta is it's not bad. It's the planes are not that small. You know, I'm a tall guy. I'm 6'2". You know, I can't be. Hey, man. I don't think they make planes for tall people like that. I think that there's a reason. See, I understand there's a reason for first class, business class. Real. Amen. Whew. And then you have some planes, even you might not fly business class or first class, but you still have a lot more leg room because that's how the plane is built. Spirit Airlines, that plane is built tight. There's not a lot of room to do anything. Even the headroom is limited. You know, the plane is not made for people like me. It's made for short people. Oh, I'm just kidding, man. Let's see. I know what you mean, being. Well, me and my wife flew to Hawaii. That 5 hours behind Mississippi was rough. Yeah, especially if you go to the Hawaii. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's even worse. Because you're flying over the ocean, and the longer you stay in that air, man, I'm telling you, that doesn't really help. Just because you sleep, that really don't really help. You still going backwards, going back in time. And then when you leave, you still losing time. Just because you sleep, that doesn't make it easier. Yes, on some told me that I set the alarm, then go online, get my tickets. Man, that's dedication, Donna. Shit. You set the alarm to get up to get that ticket. Hey, that's dedication, man. I'm not committed like that. Because see, Donna, when I wake up, I'm up. I can't go back to sleep. It's gonna be a while before I go back to sleep. I can't wake up at 2, 3 in the morning and get that ticket and go back to sleep. No. If I do that shit, man, it might be 2, 3 hours before I go back to sleep. And then I gotta get up in the morning anyway, 9 times out of 10, and go to work. Or something like that. So yep, gotta get my sleep whenever I can. Let's see. Gotta ask for an exit seat. You funny, oh Anthony. Uh, I'm short. You 5'8"? Delta looked nice, but it was out of your price range. Okay. I had a question. When you became woke of your yin and yang of the real world, how did it help you market yourself better? Man, that's a good question, Mr. Mason Factor. I was always consciously aware that there was something going on, even at a young age. I just didn't know what it was, and I couldn't explain it. But I don't really think it had. Um, I think it had very little to do with me um, promoting myself. Very little. Um, I would say very little, really. But I was always woke, even as a kid. I was raised to be this way. No, I didn't like become an adult. Then I had some midlife crisis. Something happened to me, and somebody took me under their wing and taught me what was really going on. That we was really in the matrix. No, that didn't happen to me. I was raised as a young lad to be this way. It just didn't happen like 5, 10 years. I was raised like this. So I was always awoke. You know, I've never been asleep to anything. I'm always consciously aware of what's going on around me. I don't walk around in the blind. I can see shit before most people. You know, so for me, it's more of a lifestyle. It's not like I can turn it on and turn it off. It doesn't work that way. At least not with me anyway. You know, I don't like wake up in the morning and be like, okay, I'm gonna be this way. I'm gonna portray myself to be this way today, and the next day turn it off. No, it don't work that way. Maybe some other people can play that game, but not me. If you meet me in person, this is what you're gonna get. It is what it is. Just when I know I'm saving over $100 on a ticket. There's no such thing as saving if you're spending. The only way you can save money is if you don't spend. It's just like, think about that for a second. The only way you can save money if you don't spend. If you're spending money, you're not saving anything. It's like when they say, oh, it's a sale at whatever store. You can save on this, save on, no. You can save by not spending no money. It's hilarious. People fall for this all the time, every day. I mean, if you're gonna buy what you want to buy it. But don't say, hey, I saved $40 because I bought it early, or I bought it after Black Friday. You're not saving anything. They mark the clothes down because they probably had a lot. The demand was probably low or high. If the demand is high, they're probably going to have a lot in stock. If the demand is low, the price is going to be high, and they probably don't have much of it in stock. So you're not really saving anything. They just had so much in stock. So they say, hey, we can afford to mark it down because of the volume of how much the product is selling. You're not saving anything. They just cut the price because they knew they was going to make the money back. Well, 9 times out of 10, some store like Walmart, they make their money up front. But these other stores, it varies. But if they have so many products in stock, they know they're going to make the money back if they slice the price in half. Come on. That's how the game is played. In retail, especially. Hilarious. I'm saving money, yet I'm still spending. Learn the rules of investment. Yeah. What up, Tommy? Like the video. Can I ask a question? How do you handle stress? I mean, what coping skills do you use? Someone told me things are stressful because you imagine them to be. It is what it is. Do you agree? What? Hey, call in. That's a long ass. That's multiple goddamn questions. Hey, call in. 800-315. Yeah, you asked 3 damn questions. My goodness. Why y'all think Popeye was out of that chicken sandwich? Low supply, high demand, boom, they pop with higher prices. Exactly. You're exactly right, realist. You're exactly right. That's how it is. I didn't even eat the Popeye sandwich. I know it was some BS. I mean, what? I mean, they act like this sandwich was something special. It was just a fucking chicken sandwich. I can call in 15 minutes, getting off work if you. I'll call you when I get. Oh, you're at work. Hi. I answered the first question. How do I handle stress? Well, I don't get stressed a lot. Number one, the only thing I try not to worry about anything that I can't control directly. So I don't really. The only time I really get stressed out is if I don't know what I'm doing. So I try to gather as much information as I can as possible. That way, I'll be pretty confident in knowing what to do. So I don't stress a lot. I don't. Plus, I keep to myself a lot. See, most of our stresses come from people that's around us. See, most people are problems. That's why I have a small circle of people around me because they're problems. People bring their problems in on us. They want us to deal with their issues. We have a hard time dealing with our own issues. People are problems. You have to realize this. They got issues, and we supposed to deal with theirs. No, we got our own problems. Everybody got their own personal problems. So I don't have a bunch of people around me, you know. So that's how I deal with that. I keep the circle at a bare minimum. And I don't have coping skills. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. And if things are stressful because you imagine them to be, I don't know what all that. I don't know if you can imagine things being stressful. What I do think is you can change your mindset on how you see things. That definitely helps. You change your perception of how you see things, and most of your problems, you can deal with it much better. So that's probably what the person was trying to tell you. They gave you that advice. They had some people robbing Popeyes for the sandwich. Really? Damn, must wanted that sandwich. Well, that sandwich must be good, boy. They were robbing people for the sandwich. Woo-wee. Damn, boy. I want a sandwich now. It was that good. Man. Woo-wee, boy. New York City in the house. How you doing? Yeah, I'm all right, Eric. I'm like that too. I choose a trade, industrial maintenance mechanic. I'm needed everywhere and get well compensated for my services. That's good, realist. Make a lot of money out there, man. What I meant was making a mountain out of a molehill. What the hell is that? You got these old sayings, man, you got from your uncle or your grandfather. Mountain out of a molehill, man. I don't even know what that means, bro. How would you deal with a potential relationship with a woman who is, I think, ultra mysterious and anxious to a woman who is calm and mean at the same time? How would I deal with a woman who is mysterious? Well, why is she mysterious and anxious? I mean, what's that all about? I don't deal with people. I don't deal with women that's like that. I wouldn't deal with a woman like that. That's like that. I've met women that were like that, but I didn't deal with them. I moved on. Or even two things is gonna happen. And this is what I did. Either she gonna come clean and get to the bottom of whatever the mysterious and we got something to hide, or either she gonna come clean or I'm gonna be gone. because I look at it like I can't have people around me that's like that. That's just me though. And I'm not passive aggressive. I'm like, I can be very aggressive at times. So that's just me though. To a woman who is calm and mean at the same time, how can you be calm and mean at the same time? It's like a split personality. And she and check this out. She might be mean to you, but she ain't mean to everybody. She ain't mean when she go to that job that she claims she hates so much. So I don't even get caught up in she's a mean woman. When she go to that job, she's kissing butt. She know not to be mean at that job because they'll have her about it. So I don't play games like that. Treat me the same way you treat your boss at the job. Get out of here. I would not put up with that. Give me the same respect you get your coworkers and your supervisor at the job. I don't play around like that. It's too much favoritism out here amongst people. That's the problem. You're right. Most people are a problem. My friend circle is very small, and I feel at times I don't even need friends, just close. People are problems. Yeah, I learned this a long time ago. That's why I don't have a lot of people that I hang around with. They're problems. They bring their problems and their issues around us, and we're supposed to deal with it because we're family and we're friends, man, and all. No. Just because just because you my brother or your sister, parents, whatever, that don't mean I'm supposed to put up with your nonsense. See, I don't play that favoritism game. I don't treat this person better because we're related or I've known you a long time. No, I don't do that. I call everybody out. But most people don't do that. If you're friends or if you're close friend or family, they let them slide with all the bad behavior. And it's like, come on. And then if you call them out, you're the bad guy. Because you're telling them what they really need to hear. But other people aren't going to say it because, I don't want to hurt the feelings. I don't want to piss them off. Well, sometimes some people need to be pissed off. Some people need their feelings hurt. The truth hurts sometimes. That's just reality. But people don't want reality. They want to feel good all the time. But who the heck feels good all the time? Who in the heck wants to be happy all the time? It's impossible. If you had to be happy all the time, you would burn out. It's not reality, yo. Come on. Happy all the time, you would burn out. You probably would pass out. I mean, a lot of people are delusional out here. I get you. I was making things more than what it was. I heard people sue Popeyes Chicken for not having any more chicken sandwiches. They probably did sue. People sue for anything today. It's on YouTube about people robbing for that sandwich, even fighting too. Yeah, I've seen people fight over food, so that's believable. I ain't gotta go look that up. I believe that. If they fight over appliances and goods and goods in stores like Walmart, I know they fight over food. If they fight over TV, I know they fight over food. If they fight over clothes, I know they fight over food. So, yeah. My stomach empty. People got to eat, boy. Eat something. Might eat you. Got to eat something. I don't deal with. Well, I don't know what kind of people. I don't know what you're trying to type. That's how you have heard of that saying. Woman, especially your own woman, she's supposed to make your junk hard, not your life hack. Well, yeah. I mean, if it's your woman, she's supposed to help you rise to the occasion. That comes with the it's a package deal. That don't even have to be said. You know. Sounds like a personality disorder. Could be. Only way I see it is you as casting it. Hold calm and mean. Sarcasm. I got 13 sisters, 2 brothers. I hate every one of them, but love them too. That's exactly what I'm talking about, realist. You just made my point. It's like a thin line. I mean, you let them get away with whatever. They say almost whatever. It's like you're passive aggressive. You're passive with your family. But if somebody else does that, if one of your friends do that, you got a problem. You ready to throw them bowls on him, on your buddy. If he tries to do some of the same stuff your sister or your brother did, that's exactly what I'm talking about. If you take Prozac, you can be happy 24/7. Yeah, if you're high, you're out of your mind. Shit. If you're out of your mind, that don't mean you're happy. You're just high, that's all. Nobody is happy 24/7. You might be asleep. You still ain't happy. It's impossible. And whoever said you're supposed to be happy, I don't know why people bought in. People don't even know what happiness is. They don't even know what it looks like in most cases. The average person don't even know what they want. They don't even know what it takes to make them happy. They think some outside influence, outside product, service, institution is going to make them happy. And when they get it, when they get the new car, when they get the new clothes, it wears off. After a while, you done drove the car for 6 months. The car is like, it's a used car now. The car is like just any other car that you had after 6 months. You get the new girlfriend, you get the new boyfriend. It feels new, fresh in the beginning. Now, after 3 months, might not even 3 months. Now it's like every other guy, every other girl. The sex ain't the way it used to be 6 months ago, 3 months ago. So now you want to upgrade. You want to move on to the next new thing. You want to sleep with other people now. You ain't happy no more. But you wasn't happy in the first place. You just on that high. That's all. And if you don't come to that realization, you're going to keep jumping from person to person, trying to get that next high, the next new thing, next new clothes, next new car, next new house, next new job, next new vacation spot. And people live their whole life like that until they're about 50, 60 years old, and they finally get it. After all this time, happiness is inside. Happiness is an inside job. Yeah, I know. If you're happy with yourself, maybe there's some people that can enhance your happiness. Yeah, I know. But you got to get it started, not no outside person. You know, it takes some people 50, 60, 70 years to get to catch on to that. I just gave it to you in less than 5 minutes. You know, for real. There's a lot of crazy people out here, man. Yeah. And a lot of times religion has people thinking like that. That, hey, I gotta look up in the sky and pray to Jesus Christ. You know, that's what a lot of that outside looking outside starts from. Religion. Praying to a rock and praying to the sun, and all this stuff is coded languages in a lot of these religious books. You know, even in the books they're lying to you. You know, I mean, there's nothing, almost no in the Bible. Let's just take the Bible. I haven't read all these other books. Let's talk about the Bible. Even in the Bible, there's nothing that's really straightforward. Almost nothing that I've read, and I'm reading the Bible ever since I was a kid. I was raised in the church. I went to Bible school every Sunday. I went to Bible school every Sunday up until I was about 13. That's when I was like, hey, I got to get out of this. Something ain't right. I started asking too many questions. My mom was like, okay, you don't got to go no more. Oh, this boy is starting to be a headache. Asking too many damn questions. And even well, I think she was assistant pastor at the time at the church. Even she was getting tired of me asking questions. Because at the church they don't like to ask any complicated questions. They don't like that. That's like they get a little intimidated. They gotta think. If they have to think about the questions you ask them at church, oh, that's too much. Anything outside the book, outside the Bible, no, that's too much. They had to get me up out of there. Yeah, it was hilarious. Even today, it's still hilarious. But it was even funnier as a kid. Sharp and chat. Have a blessed weekend. All right, Donna, take it easy. Based on the life you have lived, you can sense a person is full of it. You got that right. I bought your book. I figured out at a young age how to go out of my way to push the right tip buttons from the info in your book. I was curious, what is the one thing I tested right cannot be marked, cannot be masked? Oh, well, I would say this, Mr. Mason. I would say all you got to do is sit back and listen. Because when people open their mouth, they tell the world who they are. And they can't help it. So if you sit back long enough and listen to everything that's coming out of their mouth, even if it's a lie, it's still gonna come, they're still gonna tell on themselves. So you can't mask the truth always comes out. We don't know when it's gonna come out, but it's gonna come out. Even the best masked men and women can't hide but so long. The longer you spend time around them, that makes them vulnerable to being exposed. If they're a masked man or woman. That's what I would say about that, Mr. Mason. Hi, Daddy. Jesus got there, mine's gone. You got that right. Thank you, he's coming back For a little simp, you got that thinking somebody gonna come back from the sky and save you. Crazy. Thinking that hell is somewhere in the sky. Hell is right here. And you living in it. You're just too ignorant and too delusional to really see things for what it is. You were asking those church people too many. Yeah, I was asking them too many questions. Getting ready for the side job. Probably watching church. Yeah. It's this lady that work at UPS. I see from time to time. And she act all crazy. She be acting all crazy. And I realized why she was acting crazy. Because she's one of them Bible thumpers. One of them religious types. They go to church every Sunday. And I caught her listening to the gospel early in the morning. And I was like, oh, that explains why you act all crazy. And all of a sudden, one day, she started, I was walking, and she started talking to me all of a sudden. And I was like, uh-oh, I know it's coming. She wants something. And that's exactly what it was. She needed a favor. I knew it was something. I knew it was something because she seen me walking around for like weeks, probably like over a month. And she didn't say nothing. Not one word. Not even good morning, good afternoon, no nothing. But all of a sudden, when she needed a favor, hey, sweetheart. I said, uh-oh, I know it's coming. Hey, sweetheart. Uh-oh. Let's hear it. What can I do to help you? You can't fool me. I know. I knew she needed something. Kind of. Oh, your car won't start. Oh, okay. I ain't got no cables. Get out of here. Even if I had it, I probably wouldn't jump you jump your car off anyway. Get out of here. What is your women body count? Man, I wouldn't answer a question like that, bro. And how do you know I kept count anyway? And who the fuck? Who keeps count of how many people they done smash? And what type of person would do something like that? You know, I'm not proud of that shit. So even I would never put that out to the public. And how do you know I kept count? Why do you assume that? Mr. Mason, I'm just curious. I can't talk to Bible thumpers too long, trying to tell me how I need to live and why I should praise Jesus. Are you a Christian? No, I'm not. Then they look at me like I'm crazy. Yeah. Yeah. They want to convert you. It's hilarious. Man, some of the religious people are the biggest hypocrites ever. And they batshit crazy too, man. Whew. Yeah, so like the video, share the video, man. It's been real. But I'm about to get off here. I got places to do. No, I said that wrong. I got things to do and people to see. Well, it's been real. Any comments, questions? And be easy. I'm out.